Hi everyone! In this video, I wanted to go over some basic information about the Guqin that you might find helpful and also some things to be aware of before you start playing. First, let's go over some of the basic parts of the Guqin. When you look at a Guqin, there is a wider side. This is the head of the Guqin. And then there's a slimmer side. This is the tail end of the Guqin. The head of the Guqin should be on your right hand side. At the top of the Guqin, there are 13 little dots of various sizes. These are called hui wei or hui positions. Hui position number 1 is by the head. Hui position number 13 is by the tail end. These hui positions tell you where your left hand should be when you're playing. There are 7 strings on the Guqin. String number 1 is the string furthest from you. It's the thickest string. And string number 7 is the string closest to you. It's the thinnest string. On the side of the head, there is a bridge. Your right hand usually stays between hui 1 and the bridge. The tuning knobs for the Guqin are under the bridge. You can see there are 7 tuning knobs under here, 1 for each string. When you place the Guqin on the table, these tuning knobs need to be over the edge of the table. Or some Guqin tables have a hole right here on the table for the tuning knobs to go into. So that when you place the Guqin down, there's a slant. Right where the Guqin meets the table at the head end here, there is a anti-slip pad. On the other side, where there are 2 little feet under the Guqin, there also needs to be an anti-slip pad. Without these, your Guqin will slide around the table when you try to play. At the bottom of the qin, there are 2 openings. There is a long chi, or dragon's pool, and there is a feng zhao, which is a phoenix claw. The 2 little foots that you see here, these are called yan zu, or geese feet. The strings of the Guqin wrap around the tail end and are wrapped around the geese feet. Next, let's talk about body position. When you sit at your Guqin, you want to be closer to the head, usually between 2nd and 6th hui position. So here's my 2nd hui position. Here is my 6th hui position. You can see I'm sitting right between those 2. This allows your right hand to stay close to the bridge, and your left hand has full range of the rest of the qin. It can even slide outside of the 13th hui if needed. The height of your table and chair should allow you to rest your hands comfortably on the qin. Your arms should not be going up like this or down like this. The elbows should be at around a 90-degree angle. You also want to be careful not to squish your elbow against your body or prop it up very high as you're playing. This is going to get very, very exhausting. Gently drop your elbows where it's comfortable. Your wrist should be slightly raised, but not so much that you're making claws with your fingers. You also don't want to go the other way and have your hands going upwards like this. Overall, the position of your body when you play the Guqin should be relaxed and comfortable. When you sit at your Guqin table, sit up straight. Don't hunch your shoulders or lean back. In China, there's a traditional concept known as qi. You can kind of think of it like an energy that flows all through your body. When you're sitting straight, your qi can flow smoothly through your body. You can breathe easily. None of your muscles are tense. So it allows you to play the Guqin very comfortably. Beginners tend to be very nervous when they start. There's a tendency to hunch down closer to the qin and tense up every muscle. This is going to make your playing very, very rigid, and you're going to feel exhausted. So if you notice yourself doing this, straighten your back, take a deep breath, and relax your muscles. It's important to get your body position and your finger positions correct at the very beginning so no bad habits form. Before you actually start playing, take a brush or a soft piece of fabric and gently wipe down the guqin, not just on top of the string, but on the wood itself. You don't want dust particles scratching the surface of your qin. Also, before you start practicing every day, it's a good idea to tune your qin. When you're a beginner, your ear might not be able to tell you whether your qin is in tune or not. So checking with a tuning device or a tuning app before you practice ensures that you're playing the right notes. Check out my video on how to tune your guqin here. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment below or send me a private message. And please don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos about guqin.